learn how to cook. So I don't know. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Josh, and if today is your first time watching this video, please can you do me a favor, subscribe to this channel if you like it, and share with your friends so that they can watch it, and then like the video, hit a thumbs up, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate every little thing that you guys have been doing for me. I want to thank you guys, the love that you have for your brother. I know we're gonna get to 200 subscribers very soon. Today we're gonna be cooking okra stew and banku. Alright, we're gonna be cooking okra stew and banku. So let's go on a journey with me and let's go take a look at the ingredients that we're gonna be using for our food today. Alright, thank you so much, guys. You don't know how happy I am for all of you taking the time to subscribe to this channel. I know you guys are busy, but you guys take this 1 second just to hit the subscribe button and to hit the like button as well. Don't forget to share on your pages, on your WhatsApp, or your social media platforms so that people can also see the videos and also enjoy it. Alright, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let's set the ball rolling. Alright, guys, welcome back. So we're gonna take you through the ingredients that we're gonna be using for our okra stew and banku. So as you can see, we have okra here, we have pepper, we have onions, we have fresh tomatoes, we have green pepper, and we have some spinach. It's just an optional ingredient I'm using. You can choose not to use the spinach. I'm just using the spinach. And also, if you can see, we have Kobe here, that is salted tilapia. Alright, so you can also, choose not to use it. I don't have, how to call it, momone. That's why I'm using Kobe. But of course, you can use momone if you have it. If you don't, it's still okay. Alright, next to it is our meat that we're going to be using. So we're going to be using salmon fish or spotted mackerel, and we have some beef as well, and we have some cow leg, and we have some dry fish. It's called amane. It's called amane in our local dialect. That's just dry fish. That is also optional if you want. And we have our red oil that we're going to be using, and also we have our spices that we're going to be using, and we have a blended garlic and ginger, have some salt to taste, we have Maggi cube, and we have our saltpeter. Alright, so guys, these are the ingredients that we're going to be needing for our okra stew today. Alright, guys, welcome back. So our meat is ready here. As you can see in the pot, we have our cow leg, our fish, and our beef in the pan right now. And at this moment, we're gonna add our ginger. Alright, we're going to add a little bit of our ginger. We have a blended ginger and garlic. Okay, and then we're gonna add some salt to it. Add some spices to it. Add a little bit of water to it. So we're going to slice up our onion, and then we're going to add it to our fish that we're going to steam. Of course, you can slice your onions any style, any way, anyhow you want it. Alright, guys, and then we're going to add our onions to it. And then we're going to cover it up. don't forget guys, we also have our dried fish here. Okay, we have our dried fish here, and we're gonna soak it in the water for a little bit, let's say like 10 minutes, so that it softens up. And then we're gonna clean it up, take out all the bones and everything out, and then we're gonna set it on the side. Alright guys, so before we slice up all our ingredients, our vegetables and stuff like that, we need to clean it. So I usually use vinegar to wash it up. Okay. So this is how I like to chop my onions, my okra. I like to chop them into these pieces. You know, people also like to like cut them, you know, like make them small, but I like it this way. Like this is how I like to chop my onions. I mean, sorry, my okra. I don't know why I keep saying onion. Alright guys, so we're going to slice our second onion for our stew. And this is how I like to slice my onion. Of course, you can slice it anyhow you want it. And now we're going to slice our tomatoes for our stew. And this is how I like to clean up my tomatoes. Take the inside out. Like that. Okay, and then just gonna slice it. Just slice it anyhow you want it. Okay. We don't want our stew to be watery, so we're gonna take out all the seeds out. I'm just gonna slice our spinach. Nothing crazy, not in any specific order. Just grab it and just slice it a little bit. Alright guys, so we're gonna blend our pepper. Okay, we're gonna blend our pepper with some onions together. Alright. Alright guys, so we're gonna put our okra on fire, and we're gonna add a little bit of water, little bit, like just very tiny bit of water. Okay, and then we're gonna add our saltpeter, to it, and then we're gonna cover it up, and then we're gonna let it boil for like, should I say 5 to 10 minutes on a high heat. Alright, we're not gonna cook it too much. At this time, we're gonna check our okra to see. Alright, we don't want it to cook too much, and we don't want to stir it too much so that to lose its sliminess. Alright, so at this point, we're just gonna take it off the fire, turn the fire off, and then we're gonna set it on the side and go to our stew and start cooking. Alright guys, at this point, we're gonna check our meat and see. Oh boy, so we're not going to allow our fish to cook all the way, because you know it's salmon and it's fresh, it's gonna tear apart, so we're gonna take them out right now. Because of the cow leg or cow feet, we're going to let it sit for a while. Then we're going to come back to check it up again. Alright guys, so we're going to check our meat. Alright. I think it should be okay now. Should be good. So we're gonna set it on the side and then we're gonna do our stew. Alright guys, so at this point we're gonna add our onion to our stew. So at this point we're gonna add our Kobe or salted tilapia. Don't forget, before you use it, you have to wash it and rinse it a little bit, or if you like, you can soak it in water so that you can lose some of the saltiness from the fish. Alright, we're gonna add our green pepper. Alright guys, so at this point we're gonna add our blended pepper together with the onions. Guys, if you try this recipe at home, man, you're gonna love it, man. You're gonna love it. Alright guys, let's stir it, let's mix it up, mix it. Oh yeah, the only way we will feel nice and get that. Me pacho be usika. Why? Come for your money. Alright guys, so at this point we're gonna add our dry fish to it. This is our, okay, we're gonna add our sour to it. Don't forget we clean it up. We took out all the bones and everything out. Give it a little bit stir. Guys, our stew is already looking mwah, mwah. Oh boy. Why not say be mani me no one. Eh me manu nyina munsuan bi o, munsuan bi. Na mo mo yire no mo kitchen. Ne de bia na man de bia e de mediane wan fa, mediane wan fa. Na da de mediane me. Hey. Then how to cook. So you know one. Alright guys. So we're just gonna let it sit for just 2 minutes. And we're gonna add our tomatoes to it. Tomatoes! Alright guys, so at this point we're gonna add our Maggi cube. We're gonna add our Maggi cube to it. Guys, our stew is looking delicious already. Alright, so we're gonna add some of our salmon fish, our mackerel. We're gonna break some of them into pieces. Okay, now they are fried. Alright, how you want it, you can just add it to it. So this is just gonna give it a little bit flavor. You know. Guys, you can't believe how this stew is tasting, man. I wish you guys are here in my house. So delicious. At this point we're gonna turn down our heat to medium. Alright guys, so at this point we're gonna add our meat to it. When you see that your tomatoes, alright guys, so at this time we're gonna add our meat to our stew. Shout out to Mamiya. Mamiya sent, so shout out man, sister. You and your husband. Shout out to you guys. We're gonna add our salmon to it. Mackerel. I'm used to saying salmon because you know in Ghana we call it salmon. Salmon. As I said, some people don't like the fresh salmon, fresh mackerel. Others, you like the smoked one. So anyhow you want it, you can smoke it before using it, or you can just go straight ahead and use it. So our okra stew is almost done. At least the main job is done. All we have left is to add our okra and our spinach to it, and then it should be good. Alright guys, the last part is to add our spinach to it. This is optional though, you don't have to, Okay. Alright guys, so at this point the stew is almost ready. It's ready, we just added the spinach to it. So we're just gonna let the spinach cook for a little bit and then it should be good to go. So let's give it like 5 minutes more and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so at this point our stew is ready to be served. Okay, so we're gonna prepare our banku that we're gonna use to eat. As I said, you can choose not to add a spinach or add them and whatever you like it. You can choose not to add it to it. I just like the greens, so I just added it to it. But of course you can choose not to add it to it, and it's still perfectly fine. You can still have your okra stew. Alright guys, so we're making our banku. We're adding some salt to it. We're gonna add a little bit of water. Alright, let's check out Banku to see. Just turn it gently. I like my banku soft, so it's based on preferences, based on preferences. People like the banku hard. I like my banku soft. Alright guys, so we're gonna dish our stew. Alright guys, this is our stew here. Alrighty. Alright guys, let's check up on our banku. Our banku should be ready. Oh yes, it's ready.
In my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad